Hi there! Here's how I make my simple apple blueberry crumble. I started by peeling and cutting up my apples. You can cut them into any size you'd like. I use 6 cups of Honeycrisp apples and 2 cups of blueberries. The apple you use is completely your choice, and you can use any berries you like. Add in 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and half a teaspoon of allspice. You can mix everything in your baking dish so it's easier and you have less cleanup. The spices are up to you, and you can add more or less if you'd like. I put in 6 tablespoons of sugar. You can add more if you'd like. Since I'll be serving this with ice cream, I wanted it a little tart. You can mix this and taste it to see if you'd like to adjust the amount of spices and sugar at this stage. Once mixed, add in 3 tablespoons of flour. If you want it thicker, add in more flour. If you want it thinner, add in less. Honeycrisp apples don't put off a lot of liquid, so I didn't put in that much flour. Sprinkle in 1 teaspoon of lemon juice and mix well. You can leave this out if you like, or add in more if you want a little more tartness in your crumble. Go ahead and set this aside while you prepare your crumble topping. For the crumble, you'll want cold butter. I use 1 stick of margarine. You can use regular or real butter if you'd like. Place it in a bowl and break it into smaller pieces. This will make it easier to mix the crumble. Add in a 1/4 cup of flour and 3/4 cups of oats. Adjust to your preference. If you want it crunchier, go ahead and add in more oats and flour. This ratio will make a chewier crumble. Add in 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar, or more if you'd like. Use the same spices you used in the fruits. I used a half a teaspoon of cinnamon and 1/8 teaspoon of allspice. Mix everything together until it reaches a crumble stage. Crumble over the top of your fruits and cover the entire dish with foil. Bake it at 375 Fahrenheit or 190 Celsius, covered for 45 minutes. Then remove the foil and bake until your crumble is brown. Let it sit 5 to 10 minutes before serving. Make sure to watch your crumble while baking to make sure it doesn't overcook. I serve this warm with a scoop of ice cream. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Thank you so much for watching.